Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to Mr. Johan who will watch this. I will explain about the final exam of the Mr. Johan meetings. I will explain about meeting 14 security incident management. The case study is BKN 2024 site hacking via SQL injection. My name is Gunawan Daniarto. I'm from T4A. My name is 233140700 and 017. The cybersecurity incident handling SOP, the standard of operating procedure, provides a clearly defined structure and standardized framework specifically designed to handle cybersecurity incidents related to SQL injection (SQLE) vulnerabilities. It focuses primarily on securing critical government web systems such as the BKN's employee data platform, which hold highly sensitive and confidential information. The SOP outlines best practices for early detection, rapid mitigation, and systematic recovery, ensuring minimal operational disruption and data loss. By following international cybersecurity standards and aligning with organizational policies, this SOP strengthens the organization overall defense mechanism. It also fosters a culture of preparedness and resilience, enabling swift and coordinated response to complex cyber threats and ensuring the protection of critical state and personal data. The background and purpose. SQL injection remains one of the most prevalent and dangerous web application vulnerabilities, often exploited by attackers to gain unauthorized access to backend databases and extract confidential information. Additionally, it aims to improve team readiness through continuous training and knowledge sharing about involving SQL injection attack techniques, handle SQLE related incidents efficiently through coordinated team efforts, minimize the impact and exposure of sensitive employee data and state secrets, enhance the organization's preparedness and ability to respond to future threats effectively. The main problem of the web that could get SQL injection is probably not has not hashing the password of the database and then using the password. The when the user or the admin try to log in and using the password, uh, it it's need like it's allowed to input titik koma or comma and anything that is related to not related to alphabet. That is the main problem for SQL injection. And the mitigation, of course, is not using like uh, the coding, not using the titik koma or everything that not related to alphabetic. So yeah, that's it. And also using hashing or encrypted password. Wait. Oh, wait. My bad. The scope of the SOP is my SOP applies to all government web applications and backend systems that process or store sensitive personal or state-related data, which may be vulnerable to SQL injection attacks. It covers the entire incident lifecycle, starting from the initial detection of suspicious activities or anomalies, followed by detailed forensic analysis, containment strategies, system recovery procedures, and post-incident reporting. This is my scope from the SOP. Okay, I will explain all of the SOP first. So, wait. So I will explain about the cybersecurity handling SOP. This is my SOP. The case study is BKN 2024 site hacking via SQL injection. Uh, General information. Title SOP for handling SQL injection incident government sites. Compiled by me. Related division IT security developer, web network admin, management data, date of preparation, periodic review date every 6 months or after an incident, reference standard ISO EAC 27035 pasal 1, 27035 2, 27035 3, and ESTSP 861. That already explained in PBL3. The background, this SOP outlines the standardized procedure for incident handling related to SQL injection (SQLE) attacks. SQLE is a major web vulnerability that allows attackers to interfere with the queries and an application makes to its database effective incident handling, ensure minimize downtime, uh, protection of sensitive data, and reinforcement of future preventive controls. SOP purpose is to handle security incidents due to SQL injection, minimize impact, and prevent recurring data leaks, improve readiness in responding to similar incidents. The scope, this is the scope, my scope, systems that are vulnerable to SQL injection, especially government web application systems, incident that cause employee or state employee data leaks, handling from detection, analysis, isolation, recovery to reporting. I will go back to the PPT. So the incident handling team is the roles that mainly cause the problem is the team IRT, the incident response team. Later serves the central coordinator overseeing the entire response effort, managing communication with stakeholders, and making critical decisions under pressure. The web developer focus on auditing the affected uh, code bases, identifying vulnerable SQL queries, and implementing immediate code fixes and secure coding uh, practices to close attack vectors. And then the system administrator is responsible for server and infrastructure security, conducting through the system reviews, applying patches, and hardening the environment against further exploitation. The legal team ensure that all response actions comply with applicable laws and regulations, especially concerning data privacy, breach notifications, and evidence preservation for potential prosecution. This team's structure promotes efficiency, accountability, and legal compliance throughout the incident handling process. The mitigation action. The initial focus during mitigation is to isolate a compromised system to prevent further unauthorized access and data exfiltration. This includes temporarily disabling vulnerable functionalities, revoking or resetting affected credentials, and implementing network or are the affected credential is meant to reset the database, of course, and implementing network level blocks such as IP blacklisting of identified attacker address. The long-term recommendation is to prevent resurgence of SQL injection attacks. The SOP recommends adopting robust security-based practices such as this is on the SOP. I will explain on the SOP now. So the next part from the SOP is responsibilities. Uh, the before in the PPT I just explained the hierarchy and the system admins. The responsibilities actually has all of the developer info involved because it is their job to do the right things, but they do it wrongly. The incident response team IRT is responsible for executing the procedure outlined in this SOP. The principal investigator or cybersecurity leads is responsible for ensuring that team members understand, follow, and update the SOP when necessary. Uh, the IRT is leader IRT responsible for incident coordination, accountability cybersecurity lead, consulted legal and management, inform all stakeholders, web developer, uh, the responsibility is code audit, fix query, accountable developer lead, consulted system admin or tester, informed by management. The role of system admins responsible is endpoint solution, accountable is IT ops manager, consulted is developer security analyst, informed by management. Role legal, responsible for regulatory compliance, accountable for compliance officer, and consulted by RT and management the department. And the informed one is regulators. And then this the chronology that happened, incident chronology table for the SQL injection on the PKI side. Uh, this is not 100% accurate because it's happened when uh, I mean um, the insiders or the stakeholders of the web, like the web developer system admins, not on uh, the desk. So this is the time fakely 2025 0523 on 10:45 a.m. Activity event is SQL query anomaly detection. The performer team by admin SOC log proof log apache access.log, and then on the 11 a.m. notification to IRT team SIEM system performer team. The log proof is email IRT incident notification, and then the last one is 12:15 incident injectable code using OR1 equals 1. This is the one of the SQL injection code that could use in the login page on form login, external attackers, and then SQL payload found in logs. The mitigation and technical recommendation is direct mitigation, of course. So isolation affected endpoints, reset leak user credential, block attacker IP and agent, apply security patches on the backend. Long-term safely recommendation is to use prepared statement pedo MySQLe on all SQL. And then this is the incident handling flowchart for the SQL injection. The following handling a security incident. The diagram flow of SOP incident handling workflow is detection of incident, of course, and then the next part is IRT got notification of the detection, and then classification to incident to SQLE, uh, analyze incident logs and payload, and then the isolation system that got attacked, and then the eradication or the fixing code and patches, of course. uh, and then the next one is recovery system, and then the heal healing or fixing and validation, and then the last one is evaluation and fixing SOP. This is the next one is the flowchart of the intinya. Apply WAF, web application firewall, audit code, periodically static code analysis, apply input sanitation and validation on all forms. uh, I will go back to the so incident overview process of handling is SOP outlines a structured life cycle for handling SQL injection incident that includes key phases: detection, triage, containment, eradication, recovery, and documentation. Detection involves continuous monitoring of logs, alerts, and unusual database query patterns indicative of attacks. Upon detecting on incident, the team promptly notifies the incident response team for coordinated action. Condimented condiment focus on isolating affected system to prevent attack spread, while uh, eradicating involves identifying and removing malicious artifacts or backdoors. Recovery restores affected systems to normal operations, ensuring they are secure and functional. Finally, throughout the documentation of the incident and response activities supports post-incident reviews and legal requirements, enhancing future response efficiency. Okay, I will explain again in the. So this is the cybersecurity incident handling SOP SQL injection of my SOP BKN by me. The step is identification details, monitoring the text, unusual SQL queries in logs from search.php endpoint or whatever, triage, severity high, effects, confidentiality, and integrity of database notification. IRT notified via secure communication channel, email plus SMS. uh, Containment, disable search.php, block attackers IP, enable WAF. Eradication, fix code base, implement prepared statements, disable debug mode. And then the recovery is test application, restore database, update firewall and database credential. Documentation is to prepare final incident report, add to knowledge base, post incident review, conduct team meeting, update SOPs, initiate developer retraining program. The next part is the benefit of SOP implementation in preventing resurgence. Is to first one is consistent workflow, ensure all incidents follow a standardized response path, quick containment, faster decision, reduce attack windows, evidence collection, incident documentation supports legal and forensic action, knowledge reuse, case records used for training and simulation. The next one is security awareness, encourages organization-wide vigilance and policy adherence. The last one is resilience boost, regular reviews, improve organizations' cyber maturity level. And in the procedure of the section describes step-by-step handling of SQL injection incidents is the detection monitor logs, SIEM alerts, and IDS for SQLE indicators the notify IRT immediately via internal communication protocol, and then the classification determine the category SQLE and severity, analysis inspect logs, queries, payloads, and affected systems, isolation, disconnect compromised system from network to prevent further damage, and then the eradication, fix vulnerable code, apply patches, and update input validation, recovery, restore system function using clean backups, validation, perform tests on to ensure vulnerability is closed, documentation, write detailed incidents and response reports. Evaluation is to conduct post mortem to update SOP trainings. The observation, IRT incident response team, IRT, SQLE, SQL injection, SOP, standard operating procedure, SIM, uh, security information and event management, IDS, insurance detection system. Uh, and I guess, oh yeah, uh, the main problem in BKN Hack 2024. So government website experienced a significant breach caused by an SQL injection vulnerability, exploited poor input validation and outdated credential management system, resulting in authorized extraction of vast amount of ASN employee data. Uh, this incident exposed critical gaps in web application security and highlighted deficiencies in existing incident response capability. The breach not only caused appropriate operational disruption but also led to public outcry and loss of confidence in the government ability. Uh, the incident context and impact. The attacker leveraged credential obtained from dark web marketplace by bypass initial defenses, demonstrating the interconnected risk of credential reuse and weak access control. The stolen data comprising millions of employee records was quickly disseminated on underground hacker forums, resulting in widespread exposure and misuse. The incident caused significant reputational damage to PKN and raised concerns over national data security. It reinforced the importance of adopting a layered defense strategy, combining technical controls with proactive monitoring and rapid incident response to minimize the impact of sophisticated cyber attacks. The key incident handling, uh, step by per ISO 27035 part 3, detection through insertion detection system IDS or system alerts to identify suspicious activity promptly, formal notification, procedure to escalate incidents to designated response teams and stakeholders, triage process to assess incident impact and urgency, prioritizing response over efforts effectively, detailed analysis to understand the incident's patterns, causes, and potential implications, containment to isolate affected systems and prevent attack propagation, eradication to remove malicious elements and vulnerability exploited, recovery to restore a normal operation securely, comprehensive reporting to document all actions taken and support future improvement and legal requirements. And the conclusion, This document records the step taken during the handling of the SQL injection incident. The incident was handled using system isolation, code repair, and service restoration methods. Evaluation step and SOP updates were taken to prevent similar incidents in the future. Made by Team IRT, date 23 May 2025. This is the reference. I use uh, two, five, five references and the associated document uh, is SOP for secure coding standards, guideline to ensure web application follow secure development practices, including the use of input validation and prepared statement, and then SOP for uh, penetration testing procedure, outline regular testing processes to identify and address vulnerabilities, including SQL injection points, SOP for web application firewall, WAF configuration, instruction for deploying and configuring WAFs to detect and block malicious web traffic, targeting application vulnerabilities, SOP for log management and monitoring, describes best practices for maintaining and analyzing system application and access logs to detect anomalies and security events. SOP for data breach notification and legal compliance detail the steps to report incidents to stakeholder and authorities in compliance with national regulations, etc. UITE and PP No. number 71 2019. SOP for system backup and recovery provides procedures for creating, maintaining, and restoring backups to ensure uh, continuity during and after security incidents. And that is all from me. I'm sorry if I make a lot of mistake when I'm explaining or stuttering a lot. I stutter a lot, of course. Thank you, Mr. Johan, for everything uh, that you give to me or explain to me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.